Hey, Adam.
What's up?
Feelings, nothing more than feelings, two feelings.
Makes no sense. I'm Adam Maness.
And I'm Peter Martin.
And you're listening to the You'll Hear podcast.
Daily jazz advice coming at you.
Now, coming at you now, I'm looking here at the Trello card that we have for this episode, and Andrew has already put a big red label of false start.
I'm not even looking at that because I'm looking at the YouTube. I'm looking at YouTube. We love you, YouTube.
Oh yeah. You know what? We got something going
here,
on YouTube today. What do we
today,
got?
if you're watching this or listening early in the day, today is Friday, August 9th. And this afternoon, I mean, if it's after this afternoon for you, Central Time, forget about this. But if you're watching now, tune in at 2 o'clock. Maybe you're at work. That's perfect. Free internet, right? Tune in at 2 o'clock St. Louis time. So that's Central Standard
Time. No one knows where St. Louis is.
Nobody else.
Yeah.
Chicago time.
Time.
We're always under the umbrella of Chicago.
Yeah.
So 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock East Coast time, 1 o'clock Los Angeles,
noon Los Angeles.
Noon Los Angeles, 1 o'clock Denver.
Yeah.
Okay. So 1 o'clock Winnipeg.
That's right.
Yeah. So anyway, 2 o'clock Central Time. Tune in. We're gonna be live streaming right here on the YouTube.
Yep.
On the Open Studio YouTube channel, link below.
Yeah.
And you can watch us make the magic happen.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah. Which is not that different than just watching the actual episode, to be honest. But we're gonna have a little witty banter this
We're gonna
afternoon.
take questions too.
We're gonna take questions. We're gonna do some special stuff for the premium members, but we're gonna do some special stuff for everybody, right?
That's right.
Okay. Maybe a giveaway or something. I don't know.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. But anyway, yeah, so that's happening today.
So we got a question today about the two feel from premium member April. Let's check it out.
What's up, April?
Hi, Adam. Hi, Peter. It's April from North Carolina. I love you guys. I'm a premium member. I think that proves it. No, really, thank you for everything that you do. There's lots of stars raining down on you from everywhere. My question builds somewhat on, I believe it was Melody or Melanie's question from Malaysia when she asked about arranging for solo piano. You guys indicated that you might do an at the piano session, which would be wonderful. But you spoke about I love the whole explanation and advice, but you also talked about keeping things simple and especially working with the two feel. So if you do that session, could you elaborate some on two feel and give some good examples of tunes that use two feel? I think on Miles Davis, Relaxin', It Could Happen to You is a two feel, but would love to hear a further exploration of that, either incorporated into that session at the piano or separately. So thank you, and all the best to you guys, and I look forward to hearing your voices every day.
That's sweet. Thank you, April.
Yeah, thank you, April. First of all, I just gotta talk a little bit about North Carolina, because I heard, I don't know if you know this, April had a little North Carolina accent.
I heard
there.
a little bit.
That's some inside baseball on that. But I love North Carolina. Both my mother and father are from North Carolina.
Yeah.
I'm a child of the state, and I spent a lot of time there as a youngin', going to my grandmother's house in Durham. My mom's from Durham. Big shout out to Durham, Duke, and my dad's from Charlotte.
Man,
so,
I've never been to North Carolina, not once. And,
come on.
But, my people are from there. The Manesses are all living in North Carolina. That's where, the Scottish folks came to America.
The Manesses. Are they related to the Mannesses?
Yeah, they are. But they say Maness, which is wrong.
Wait, is one of them your father and your mother? Is like your mother the Manesses and your father? Because that would explain a lot.
That's more Missouri. No, but my dad did the genealogy thing,
okay.
And all our people came from North Carolina.
Nice.
And everybody I know who's spent a significant time there, including our buddy Jeff Clapp.
Yeah,
just has nothing but
host
awesome things to say about it, and I feel like I've been duped, like I haven't lived my best life.
North Carolina is incredible. My grandfather was a professor at Duke University. We got a lot of history there, North Carolina and South Carolina, going back way back. But you got the beach, you got the mountains, you got the great cities, you got the Triangle.
It's really. I've been a lot of places, but I've just never been there.
Yeah, maybe we'll have to do a field trip. We might have to do a little on location.
Oh, that'd be cool.
April, hook that up.
Well, April, this is a great question, and you know we're gonna do that premium episode at the piano about solo piano simplicity, about concepts, and we'll include the two feel for that. But right now, let's have a good old fashioned. You'll hear it playlist.
I know
listening sesh for our favorite our seven favorite two feels.
I think we should just start with April's first suggestion, her first idea. Miles Davis, It Could Happen to You from Relaxin'.
Let's do it.
Yep. Okay, so you know that class dismissed. Class dismissed.
There it is, right there.
Two feel. No, okay, we can't talk about a two feel. We can almost only talk about it with the bass players in a way. Like that's what lays it down.
Yeah,
we can do it. We're gonna get into some stuff without bass just to show it. But it's like what Paul Chambers just did up until that point. He didn't play anything but half notes. Did you realize that? He didn't do any. And then he just at that moment where we rudely cut him off, kind of went into a little bit of alteration, but it was just like boom, boom, boom. So yeah, of course, it's the whole rhythm section, but it like comes from the bass. You got to be confident on that two feel to just hit that half note. How many times have we talked about practicing? And when we do that at the piano episode, we'll definitely hit that up talking about these tunes to practice with just that half note in the left hand, because we've got to be able to give the feel without the... You know, it's kind of like, can you bake a really good cake without all the little ornaments and all?
Yeah.
If you can do that, then when you add this stuff, that's great. But you got to have that cake's got to be slamming.
Agreed. It's that bass has got to be there.
I'm hungry AF right now.
The BASE bass, not the BASS, but both.
Right. Yeah.
I remember have some almonds, man. We have all this food and stuff.
Okay.
I remember our buddy Ruben Rogers was in here talking about the two feel once for, I believe it was for our rhythm section course.
Yep.
And was very adamant of what it's not. And the two feel is not.
No.
It's not quarter note rest. It is long, connected, big, beautiful half notes.
Yes.
That run into each other. You very much heard that with that first track. You're going to hear that again. Another okay bass player. This is with more of a modern recording of Oscar Peterson, Benny Green.
It's a lot of piano.
Ray Brown on bass, and our buddy Gregory Hutchinson on drums. This is The More I See You. Check it out.
All right.
All based on that half note. To go into time here, but that first A section there, all based around that half note. You can hear Ray connecting them. You know, that's another part of it, connecting the dots.
Yep.
It takes a lot of listening to two feels to kind of instinctually know when that's, you know, kind of cool to do, to kind of put it into four for just a minute, you know.
Yeah, and look, as pianists, we can learn so much from the bass. I mean, that's how you learn. We're going to hear this later with Oscar, too, when he's playing the bass line. But the idea, you know, that Ray Brown, he actually, this is a kind of short period for a two feel before they go to the swing.
Yeah.
But he still played some quarter notes in there.
Yeah, he still put them in.
That's fine. Like it's about the feel. It's not just about. It doesn't have to just be doom doom doom, and definitely not what you were saying before, like the doom doom doom. That's different. So I mean, I think that it's like once you get that feel, and then great drummers. And I'm not sure who it is. Oh, it's Hutch. That's right, Hutch. Yeah, because he's over on the hi-hat.
Great two feel.
You know, getting ready. Like that's the big textural setup from when you go to the four. Totally. The two feel's all about anticipation and transition to going somewhere else. Even if you stay there.
Yeah.
You don't have to leave.
You're still building this tension.
You're still building the tension.
Well, so here's a little bit out of the box two feel. See if you recognize this one.
sounds like the great Sonny Rollins there.
It is the great Sonny
Master
Rollins.
of the bridge, master of the Brooklyn Bridge.
St. Thomas from saxophone with Colossus.
Yeah.
Let's just pick up here as they end the second chorus of the melody. They stick with the two feel, and it comes very prominent. He's still doing a little bit of quarter notes when he's connecting the dots, just like Ray Brown just did. And even in this calypso feel, there's no difference.
Exactly.
There's no. It's still these big. So even if you're doing sort of a bossa nova, you want to connect those half notes. If you
and it's like you could hear them breaking. You can hear them at any moment. Breaking
and it happens. And it's going to happen because it's still setting up this tension.
I was just trying to check. Yeah, this is Doug Watkins.
Not bad right there.
Yeah, man. Oh, that's a great one.
What do we got next?
All right, next we have. Oh, let's just play this and then let's talk about it. Oh, wait, do we have that up? Sorry.
Got it.
Okay. Bam! Oscar Peterson. Okay, I'll say it. This is solo piano. Well, the part we're going to hear. So there's a lot of double time. There's a lot of stuff going. But if you check out, he doesn't even play a straight two feel. He's playing a two feel
for sure,
but he didn't play a straight two feel bass line until the beginning of that second chorus.
Yeah.
But it just shows you like there's all different ways to play that feel. I know we started out with talking about Paul Chambers just on the half notes. When you go to solo piano, you can kind of mix it up. He's doing a lot of melodic. A lot of triplet stuff, but it's still that two feel. I mean, you can hear it, you can feel it, and that's what it's about. A lot of variety available in a two feel. The whole idea is like that you kind of. You would feel it there as it's going. Like that's what makes it as opposed to that straight walking kind of feel, no matter what the tempo is.
Well, and this is great for our context of solo piano playing with a two feel, because with solo piano playing, there's just more room available. So you could hear Oscar answering melodically what his right hand does with the left hand, but because he's in a two feel, he's not just don't go. Like he has all this room to do that melodic content, and it's what we want to do. And you could even on solo piano, we'll demonstrate this on the premium episode coming soon, that you can do a two feel for a couple bars, comp a little bit for half a bar, you know what I mean, do some melodies, soloing, whatever you want to do, and connect the dots. Don't feel like you have to just stick with the half notes on the solo piano context. But let's keep it going here with
well, I was just gonna say real quick too, that's a great version and a great we'll link to the YouTube as well, but because there's a good transcription that this guy did of that. But Oscar Peterson does such a great example on that track of showing that if you've got the feel when you start, you can almost play anything. Like, as from a solo piano. If you've got the feel and the confidence, you can do a lot of stuff that you would think you would have had to more clearly play. But he doesn't do it until the beginning of the second chorus. So
yeah, that's good.
If you're Oscar Peterson, you can do anything. Everybody else, be careful.
All right, our next favorite two feel here. This is from Hank Mobley.
Yeah.
Album Soul Station track. The very first track, Remember. Playing bass on this one.
That's Paul Chambers.
That's Paul Chambers.
Yeah. I mean, he's the master of the two field. And it's funny when you said, "Oh, we have a question about two field." This track just popped in my mind. That's why I wanted to put it on there.
You know what this track teaches is that a two feel also doesn't have to be
right. You can repeat notes.
And Paul Chambers does this a lot.
Right. Yep.
And it feels awesome.
Right.
Ray Brown does that a lot too.
Exactly.
Actually, yeah, it feels great.
Yeah, I mean, Ray Brown is definitely coming out of the Paul Chambers, or vice versa. But the thing about it is too, is like when we talked about building up, when you're sticking to that strict boom, doing half note, and then when you're doing boom, ba-goom, it's so dramatic. Same thing with when you're repeating the notes.
Right.
You're like, once you vary from that, you've really, I mean, this is a lot of kind of melodic drama built into this way of playing.
But you're right. When you repeat those notes, then when you don't, it becomes a lot clearer.
It becomes a thing.
Yeah.
It becomes a thing.
All right, moving on. This is a record. This is a beautiful record. I think underrated record from like 1991 or something.
Yeah, 91, 92.
This is Joe Henderson, Lush Life.
On the Verve revival.
Yeah. Who's playing bass on this one?
McBride.
McBride's on this. This is young.
He's
McBride.
like 19 years old. Yeah.
And Hutch too, right?
Yep. Greg Hutchinson.
This is the track "Johnny Come Lately." We're in.
And that's a not quite as young, but a much younger Wynton Marsalis. I love this record. I think it's I think it was won a Grammy and stuff. But it's funny because when we talk about Two Field, I was like, we got to get some McBride on there. And I'm sure McBride, I'm going to tell him, I'm going to text him in a second here and be like, I put this track as an example of Two Field. I know what he's going to say. He's like, man, I couldn't do a Two Field then. But I mean, you can hear it. He can already, I mean, of course, now it's another level. But it's like, to me, he's always had that. And yeah, for sure, coming out of the Paul Chambers, Ray Brown.
Yeah,
I mean, that's the lineage, Ron Carter. But I mean, he just, I don't know. I think he always had it. He always had it.
Agreed. Let's end with another modern bass player.
Are we Spotify playing?
Yeah, we're gonna have a link to a Spotify playlist.
That's cool. I'm gonna listen to the Spotify playlist on my way home today.
Oh man, that's good.
There's some good tracks.
So we're going to do another modern bass player. This is from the Brad Mehldau Trio, The Art of the Trio, Volume 4, live at the Village Vanguard. Of course, Larry Grenadier is playing bass, and he has such a big sound. He's got a great half note.
Yeah.
There's a couple tracks where they do a two-feel here. I was first thinking about this original Nice Pass, which is a rhythm changes, but I think I'm going to go with Solar.
Okay.
So then it gets into a bass solo. I'm going to skip ahead really just for the beginning of the piano solo. So we can hear a little more. Because this is almost like a breakdown of a two-feel.
Right.
So nice, man. And that first head in, he's like delaying a bunch of notes. It's not like the Ray Brown two feel.
Right.
He's still connecting dots. But he's got that big half note.
But it was coming from that place of listen. Did you hear? Because Mehldau kind of hinted at that sort of quarter note, half note offset thing,
like
and
moving
then
it over.
He kept the two feel going. A lot of great listening going on.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah,
cool.
Do we have? Let me see. I lost our place here. Oh, that's it. But I have a bonus. You didn't even see I added that. We'll do that at the very end.
You got a bonus?
I got a
Didn't
bonus.
even tell me about it?
Yeah. But let's talk about today.
What's going on?
We're doing a live stream.
We are?
Yeah. Come on, man.
Oh.
Live stream, 2 o'clock, St. Louis time. We talked about it like 12 minutes ago. You forgot already?
Yeah, I have.
We're going to meet back up here in a few hours. So if you guys are listening to this on Friday, August 9th today, and it's before 2 o'clock St. Louis, which is also known as Chicago time, Memphis time, New Orleans time.
Mexico City time.
Hello. Tune in at the YouTube Open Studio Network channel, and we're going to be doing some live streaming of some episodes, some banter. We're doing some giveaways, some special stuff for our premium members. So if you want to sign up for that, because today's our last day. Did you know that?
For You'll Hear Premium? I did know that.
Well, no. It's not the last day for You'll Hear Premium.
It's for the charter member thing.
The charter membership, yeah. The big discount, all time. So you want to jump on that, go to you'llhearit.com to sign up for instant access to that. And what else do we got?
I think that's it, man.
Okay, well, let's do the bonus. Because I actually added this, something that we talked about earlier, made me think of this, and that's Bag's Groove.
Yep.
Do we have that queued up?
I have it queued up.
Oh my God, you're fast.
I am fast.
Let's listen to this. This is Percy Heath, because he's got another kind of take on the two feel. He was a master of the two feel as well.
Let's check it out.
Like a nice little more active thing going, right? Almost a little solo, little counterpoint in the two feel, right?
Great, man. Well, that's what's so great about the two feel The magic of it is that space that it leaves.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go out on this, Andrew.
All right. Till tomorrow.
You'll hear it.